Bonjour and welcome to the French Alps. Over the next couple of days, I'm going to be spending some time here in Chamonix, the heart of Mont Blanc, and doing some hiking, and I'm going to bring you along to show you guys what I'm eating while I'm here in the French Alps. So I've come to this really cute little French restaurant here in the heart of Chamonix, and it's a fairly cold, chilly day. It's just started to rain, so I've come to try French onion soup, which I'm so excited to try. And it looks like a really nice, almost like borderline fine dining restaurant, so it should be really delicious. Guys, I am so excited. This smells insane. I love French onion soup. I make it all the time at home, but this smells so much better than what I make at home. So I'm just going to try a bit of the broth first, and we'll see how it tastes. Hot. Oh my god. That is so good. I'll get a little bit with some cheese now and some of the bread, because I always put bread into the French onion soups. Oh yeah. The cheese is really thick, which I love. And I mean, like, look at this cheese pool. How good does that look? Okay. Let's try a bit of this. It has a very like beefy flavor, which I love. So it's definitely done with like some sort of beef or maybe even a veal stock, and it's very rich. It's very decadent, especially with the cheese and the creaminess of the beef, and the rendered caramelized onions give like a bit of an umami flavor, which is delicious. It's definitely quite a rich soup. I love that because this is like my main meal, but I wouldn't want to eat this as well as something also very rich, so that's something to also think about. But it is delicious, and I would 100% recommend it. If you ever come to France, definitely get onion soup. We call it French onion soup. Obviously when you're in France, you don't call it French onion soup, it's just onion soup. Alright, let's get some of the bread here. Look at that. This is so good. Yeah. The bread that this is like, obviously it's like beautiful French bread, but it tastes like garlic bread. So it's a very strong garlic flavor in just the crouton bread bits, which is so good. It like elevates the soup to another level. For a soup that is so simple to make, it is packed full of so much flavor. I just love it. It's so good. It's so good. Thumbs up from me. It's so good. It's like the perfect thing to eat on a cold day. It would be the perfect thing to eat coming off the slopes. I know this is a massive ski town here in the summertime, but it's definitely something that I would love to eat after a day of skiing, just to warm up my bones. So I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. So today I'm actually hiking to Lac Blanc, which is a lake here in Chamonix. I took a chairlift up to La Flagere, and then it's about a 3-hour walk round trip to Lac Blanc and Lac Charese. And this big white peak is Mont Blanc. So we've got a beautiful bluebird day, and it is absolutely stunning here in the mountains, and I'm so happy that I've come to Chamonix. So I've made it to the beautiful Lac Blanc behind me, and guys, it was such a beautiful hike. The views were just stellar, and it's a beautiful bluebird day today, and it's a beautiful bluebird day today. I honestly could not recommend this hike enough. It is definitely the altitude was a bit humbling for me. I live at sea level and I've come from sea level literally 2 days ago, so I'm currently sitting higher than any point in Australia, which is crazy considering there's still these giant mountains behind me. But I'm just here having some lunch. I'm snacking on this baguette that I made earlier, which has speck and brie cheese on it, and it's really, really good. It's a fantastic view here. I'm gonna lie out here and enjoy the view for a bit before I begin my hike back into town. So I found this little bakery here in Chamonix called Richard's Cafe, and they do these little things called Chouquettes, which is I think it's like a choux pastry, and it's covered in sugar. So you can buy them by 5 or by 10, and they were really cheap actually. Like 5 of them was about €1.50, or maybe it was only €1.10, something like that. I also got a baguette, so but we'll give this a go and see what it tastes like. Wow, look at that. That's so good. On the inside it's almost like a little bit creamy, but it's so aerated and light and puffy. I see why they give you 5, not just 1, but it is delicious. This is my first like French pastry that's not been just like a croissant, so really, really good. Definitely would recommend getting a Chouquette if you ever come to France. So I found this absolutely incredible charcuterie place here in Chamonix. You could smell it before you could even see it. It's here, it's called Refuge Payot. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm really sorry that I am butchering all these European words, but you have to check it out. I'm coming here to grab some cheese and some jamon to put on a baguette for lunch today, and I am so excited. They let me try a bunch of stuff yesterday, and I'm tossing it between 2 of them, but we'll go in and check it out. So I'm here at the top of the Aguille du Midi, which is the highest chairlift in the world actually, and I'm having my lunch here. I went to the Refuge Payot earlier today and I got some things for my baguette, and I ended up getting a smoked jamon and a tome de montagne, which is a type of cheese, which is meant to be a fairly traditional cheese to the area, and it's light and fruity. And I have some beautiful views here of some of the mountainscapes, and then all the way around here is Mont Blanc over here. So I'm going to enjoy my baguette. Wow, that smoked jamon is incredible, and it pairs perfectly with that cheese actually. The cheese is fairly like It's definitely fruity. It doesn't have like a super strong text, like a super strong flavor, but it is packed full of flavor without it being like, it's not like one of those stinky cheeses, but it is delicious. So I'm gonna enjoy this, enjoy my mountain views, and I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. This is definitely by far the best charcuterie I've had in France. The hamon and the cheese that I bought, oh guys, I will be eating this all day. I'm definitely going back again later today to get some more stuff, and yeah, I could not rate it more highly. If you're in town, definitely check out Refuge Payot to get some charcuterie. It is phenomenal.
I know you're just a dawn away. I keep thinking about that big sky I've seen so many times before.
So I'm super excited today. I've got a full day of hiking here in Chamonix, and first things first, I need to grab something to eat, and I haven't tried a pain au chocolat since I have been here, which is a chocolate croissant, and I am very excited to try that this morning. So I've got one here. It looks very good. I got a regular croissant from this bakery yesterday. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a gourmet bakery here, and it was pretty cheap. Like this was €1.30, so give it a go and see what it tastes like. You can see there, it is so light and fluffy, so many different layers. They do really fab croissants here. And I just love a chocolate croissant, they're so good. The bakery is actually this little one here right behind me, and so I'll link it down in the description below, so if you ever come to Chamonix, definitely come check it out, that's for sure.
But it's something else today.